Page 28, Charlie the Chimp. 4/4 time, got a bunch of whole notes and quarter notes and half notes. I think we can handle the counting, I hope. If we can't, we need to go back and start the method book again because you're way too far ahead. This counting should be pretty simple for you now. And keep in mind, you're only counting at the beginning when you're first starting to learn it to get the rhythm. Once you have the rhythm, then you feel it. You don't keep counting it. Just feel it. So here at the beginning, you have little finger on G in the right hand. We'll do the right hand first. And it's 4 counts, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the next measure, quarter notes. That's pretty much it. Till we get over to page 29 on the 3rd line down. It's a little different. You're still in this position, and now it's F. See, these are the weak fingers of the hands. And we need to work these. I like this. Now, I recommend what you do is, anytime, is I don't use the finger muscles to push these down. I transfer weight from finger to finger, so I'm actually rocking my hand a little bit, going from finger to finger, here to here. I'm exaggerating it for you so you can see it, because the motion is really very little, but that's what I'm doing. I'm using the weight of the hand to push it down, and I'm just going from finger to finger. And I'm doing that on all of these that I'm playing. I'm just transferring weight from finger to finger. Like so. That's pretty much it for the right hand. Left hand, your little finger on C down here. So you're in this position. You have a broken chord. The second measure, that is an F and a G at the same time. So it's... And that's pretty much the left hand until you get over on page 29, 3rd line down. Again, you have a D and a G, and a C and a G, and the F and G you've had. And then last line, the first 2 measures you've had, D, G, and the C and the G. And then the 3rd measure, now an F sharp. You got to come up. The F is here, just come up, same finger, and then down. And then in the next measure, that's an F natural, because that sharp sign is only good for that measure. That's it. So the last 2 measures in the left hand are there. Then you go back, and I'll explain the going back in a little bit. Let's put the hands together. You're here at the beginning. And it's here. See, it's nice on this because you got pretty much quarter notes going on somewhere in one of the hands all the way through it, and that helps the counting because you're counting quarter notes. So it's just... Work out the rhythm. I'm going maybe a little too fast. That's fine. You take it your speed. It doesn't matter how fast you go to learn it. It's up to you. Let's go down to the 2nd line on page 29. Here. Rest. So make sure you get in the rest. 3rd line. You're here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the last line, the last 2 measures with the sharp. Like so. So you get in the counting, and then once you have the counting, you don't need to count it anymore. You feel the counting. It says MF at the beginning, between the stanzas, MF, moderately loud, mezzo forte. That's going to be the right hand. The melody's in the right hand. Play that. Whatever you think medium loud is, or moderately loud. It's not loud, it's just a little under loud. It's sort of loud. Keep the left hand soft. We want to hear the right hand. And you say, how do you know that's the melody? How come melody isn't in both hands? I mean, it could be. It's like like a duet going on. So why is it? Well, the words. We look at the words if there's words available. If there were no words here, I'd be tempted to believe this is a duet. You play both hands the same. But because they have words in here for singing, then the words fit the right hand. Because at the beginning, that whole note, you got one word. You're going to hold that out for the whole thing. You're not going to hold that word out as you play these notes. Just, and because of what the words are doing, I can say the melody's in the right hand. Look over on page 29 in the third line down. You have these quarter notes. You got a syllable or a word for each note. In the left hand, you have a whole note. That doesn't work with those words. You can't do that because you'd have to sing one word or one syllable through the whole thing. You don't change in a long note like that. They have to split it up for you. You have to have a note provided for each word or syllable of a word if you're going to sing it. And that's just the way it works. So the melody's in the right hand. Now watch out on page 29. They give you some phrasing. A little bit for the left hand to worry about it. It's the right hand. Let's start third line here. And then lift up before going on. Lift up between each of these phrases. And lift up. Speed, it's moderately fast. What is that to you? I don't know. It's up. What do you feel moderately fast is? As far as the road map, what I call the road map, or where do you go, when, what? Well, if you look at the bottom of page 29, there is a DC al fine. DC, and this is all Italian, we'll get into that. To go to the method book, it explains it. Simply put, DC means go back to the beginning. It's sort of like a repeat sign, except there's no reverse repeat sign anywhere. You go back to the beginning. And DC, every time, without exception, go back to the beginning. Without exceptions, well, don't worry about it. Go back to the beginning. Al fine means go to fine. It's fine, not fine. Fine, Italian for end. If you look over on page 29 at the end of the second line, you have a fine under the staff. You also have the thin and thick bar lines. Tells you that's the end of the piece. So to play it, we're going to do page 28 and then all of 29. Then we go back and do page 28 again and the first two lines in 29. And that's it. That's where we're going when. Let's play it slowly together to double check the notes and the rhythms. I'll give us 4 counts. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest. Go on. 1, 2, 3, 4. test.